Hey there, hello my friend, Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today we're going to be checking out this awesome plugin by the company Reflex Acoustics. This is the Base Reflex. I think one of the best ones in this field for low-end enhancement, right? This is a plugin that costs $25. I'm gonna leave you the link in the video description for you to get it, but it is worth mentioning that there are demo versions for all of the plugins by Reflex Acoustics, no time limits, fully featured demo versions for Mac and Windows. It is worth mentioning that there are other plugins worth checking out here at the website and at the store of Reflex Acoustics, so check them out. Also, I want to mention that this is a sponsored video by Reflex Acoustics, but all of the thoughts and opinions remain objectively mine, right? And the members of Reflex Acoustics are watching the video at the same time as you are. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis. With tons of content like this. So let me take you here to my DAW session and check out and talk about this cool plugin, Base Reflex. This is a low-end enhancer, low-end sweetener, right? That has compression and saturation. It has self-gain staging, which is pretty cool. No matter how hard you drive the plugin, the compression and the saturation, the LUFS and the loudness will remain objectively the same. You're not gonna have like spikes in loudness or anything like that. And this plugin works in mid-side, right? They are completely unlinked. And also, one of the cool things about this plugin is that you can really like drive it and you're not gonna lose clarity over the sound that you want, right? It will enhance the low end, it will make it bigger and make it harder, like have more impact due to the compression, but it will not lose clarity, right? We're gonna test it, of course, in different instruments. So let's check out quickly the controls and features and knobs of this plugin, right? So we have a main compression control that's over here from 0 to 100%, right? And also we have an attenuation here in case that we want to lower a bit the volume due to the compression, right? Also we have a release that we can set to the rhythm of the track, right? And we can see visually what the plugin is doing. We're gonna see that in a moment. It also has a built-in gate also, and for the compression and saturation we have a general mix control from 0 to 100%, right? The same goes with the saturation. Here is the knob for it from 0 to 100%. It will give you some pretty clean compression and saturation that will not make the whatever instrument you're using it lose its clarity. On the contrary, you will have more clarity, more impact, and punch, right? Also, we have a crossover frequency here for the low end, right? And this I love to use it on 80 hertz. I think 80 hertz it's a nice point to have. Also, you can isolate completely what the plugin is doing with the solo button and control that we have here. We can listen precisely and exactly what the plugin is doing and what's adding to the sound, right? So let's test it first here on these drums. I have these like raw acoustic drums. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the crossover here at 80 hertz. The release, you can, let me turn it on here. I'm gonna decrease all of the compression and saturation. Okay, Of course, the mid side will have more signal, right? I'm sorry, the center image, it will have more signal than the sides. Normally the sides have less energy, especially in the low end, which is more focused on the center of the stereo spectrum, right? So, okay, here it is. I'm gonna increase the mix from both of them 100%. And let's start increasing the compression. Okay, and the saturation. It might be a bit subtle. I recommend you listening on studio headphones or studio monitors, right? So let's solo this. So you can hear now what's being added to the signal, right? I'm gonna drive everything 100%. Before. Okay, puncher, low end, and kick drum, especially the kick drum, it's puncher, but it doesn't lose clarity, right? Even though I am driving everything at 100%. Before. Nice. Alright. And let's also use it on a bass guitar that I have here. Also, let's leave this crossover here at 80 Hertz and see what we get, right? I'm gonna first have the plugin off. Before. Okay, you can listen to that sub frequency. Okay, it's making the bass a bit fatter, but without losing its impact and clarity. It's subtle, I understand, it's subtle, but we can also try it on a full mix. You can use this plugin on individual instruments and also in bosses, groups, or even in the full mix to enhance and sweeten the low end. Before. Okay, everything at 100%. Now I would like to check out the full mix with drums, guitars, and bass, and test this low-end enhancer also. So I'm gonna start by lowering the mix to 0, and I'm gonna increase it little by little, right? So I have the full mix here. Okay, nice. Adding it to the mix. Before. Before. After. Yeah, it adds a very nice resonant frequency on the lows, right? Check out this part. But as you can hear, we don't have spikes in volume. The plugin is self-gain staging, so yeah, it's pretty cool. after. Okay, much more impact, much more like weight and bigness in the low end without losing clarity, right? So let's check out quickly the CPU performance of this plugin here. I have the performance meter. I have this plugin added here on the master. So it's the plugin is off right now. Let me turn it on. 0.79, 1.1%, 1.0%. Let me play some audio and use it. 1.1, yeah, wow. It's very, very low CPU consumption, 1.1%, right? Very, very great for having different instances of this plugin in different instruments, in the kick drum, in the bass guitar, in the full mix, perhaps in some synthesizers or something like that. So yeah, this is it, my friends, the Base Reflex by Reflex Acoustics. Let me know what you think of it. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools, and leave me your comment. And don't forget to check out the demo versions of this plugin and the other ones at the website from Reflex Acoustics. There are fully featured demo versions of them all, including this one, of course. I'm gonna leave you the link in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching, my friends. Thanks for Reflex Acoustics for sponsoring today's video. So I will be seeing you very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.